sure. Looking forward to it.
Boy, am I proud of this deer. Holy smokes, Dad, I shot cricket. Oh, there's no better feeling than that. Oh, look at this buck. Look at this front. Look at that. We just got it done with a pole. It is August 2nd here, and we had set up a camera early on because there was a pretty good deer trail that came along this corner here. We have some corn right here as well that are just growing up, just really sprouted up a lot this past week. And so we knew this was going to be pretty much a highway here because it goes all the way to the alfalfa fields past the corn. We just checked the camera, and a buck of a lifetime is on it. It's a buck that I call cricket. I had him last year, and I had to make up my mind whether or not I was going to hunt him or Bravo. And I decided to go with that really nice typical, and I was lucky enough to harvest him. And cricket got another year to grow. And did he ever. That deer is a once-in-a-lifetime buck. I'm excited. I could not be more excited about it. He's coming in regular on this trail. September 15th cannot come quick enough. I just want to get stands hung. I want to be out here. I'll be watching him as often as possible. But this season is going to be one to remember. It is food plot planting time. We are down in our bottom valley plot here, and we're going to do a brassica mix. We're going over it a couple times with the bush mower before we hit it with the tiller. Work some of that ground up, and looks like we've got some weather coming in here, so that'll be really good. If we're able to get a little bit of rain on it instantly, we'll be happy. This place is a funnel all the way down through the valley. We have some lanes cut all the way through, so this spot's going to be really good for us this year. We have really high hopes for this spot.
During the preseason, it seemed like I was going to have to search for a new buck to hunt. After 4 years, there was no sign of cricket, which was a first. Usually I would capture his image at least once a week on one of my cameras in the valley, or at least catch a glimpse of him walking along the edge of the fields. However, this was different. The last photograph I had of him was right after he had shed his antlers, and then he simply disappeared. As much as I didn't want to accept that he was gone, I had to move forward and start exploring other deer to hunt this fall. With that in mind, we decided to expand our food plot significantly this year, hoping to attract a remarkable buck for the upcoming season.
Is probably putting a double stand or 2 singles in there, cleaning the tree line shot here for this spot here. It's just an absolute highway going through here. With this corn, it's going to create a funnel up to the alfalfa right there. They're crossing right through here. We'll be off the trail about that 10-15 yards. It would just be a chip shot with the bow. There's 2 shooter bucks on this area, but depending on how the season goes, a lot of times this spot seems to bring in a lot more from the south. So we'll see what's on the camera here, and we're gonna start hanging some stands today. We're gonna get stuff ready for the first. We're only about a couple weeks away from the start, so like to get the deer used to things being in their area, something that they're not completely used to yet. So yeah, and get them comfortable, because when it comes time to hunt, we're gonna be on them.
This one got me a little emotional, not gonna lie. I thought Cricket died this spring. He didn't show up on any of my cameras. I've had cameras out all year, and I thought he was gone. I thought he either died or he went across the river and we had lost him. And I just pulled a card on one of the trail cameras today. And he is a giant, like a giant. Oh my goodness. The amount of history I have with this deer is just, it's phenomenal. And I had just about given up. I had thought I was gonna have to start looking for a different deer. Oh, Cricket lives.
After discovering that Cricket was alive, my attention and obsession quickly switched right back to him.
We're going to be hanging tree stands today. We waited for a little bit different weather. It's been really hot and really muggy lately, and the bucks just haven't been in this area very much. They've been staying down in the lower bowl of the valley. So we waited for a day where we had a little bit more wind, that we could make a little bit more noise in the corner. This stand here is honestly my favorite spot in our whole area here. This spot here holds a lot of history for me. This is where I shot my very first deer. This is where I shot Bravo. And this is a spot where Cricket has been staying around the most. I've found most of his sheds right in the back here and about a quarter mile that way last year. So this stand here is in a prime location. I've got about 7 different bucks on camera. We're gonna hang some stands, get ready for September 1st. It cannot come quick enough.
But I wasn't the only one going to be hunting in this corner. I had promised my not-so-little nephew Hunter that I would help him get his very first archery whitetail. And the deer that he had chosen was a buck that would walk in the same food plot as Cricket. Just Relentless is brought to you by Reconico Outdoors,
54 North Power Sports,
Dry Shod Footwear,
Beaver Buzz Energy,
Wild Side Outdoors,
and Brass Coffee Company.
Well, we're out here trying to get me my first archery whitetail, and you couldn't ask for better weather for this, but we're sitting in the stand that Cricket has been going into. So if Cricket comes in, I'm gonna take the camera from Uncle to film him shoot the deer he's been after. But yeah, looking forward to this for a long time. Glad to be able to spend it with my uncle, so I hope we get a big one here. And I don't think so, buddy. No. He's not big enough, buddy. We're gonna let this guy walk. No, not him. Oh my goodness. Look at him, Hunter. Don't pause. We just needed 10 minutes.
After my first encounter with Cricket, something snapped inside of me. Nothing else mattered except that deer. I was doing everything. Anything that I thought would up my chances of getting him, I was doing it.
What do you think? Either this one?
After a discussion with my dad, we came up with the idea to install the bail blind on the northwest side of the food plot. By doing this, I would be able to sit no matter what the wind direction, and by doing that, I'd up my chances even more.
Well, this is our first night sitting in the bail blind. I'm doing it solo tonight. I have no cameraman. Kaylin is on shift, and Ben is probably still processing his moose that he shot the other night. This stand, Cricket came in at 7 o'clock in the morning. His habits are starting to change. I'm hoping that's a good thing. So hopefully he comes in early tonight and we're able to get a look at him or have an opportunity. I'd be really excited if he did.
Needless to say, my bow season did not go the way that I imagined. After sitting a majority of nights during bow season, I sat the entire muzzleloader season for him. It was like a game of chess, and he was winning. Every move I made, he made one better, and I was running out of ideas. Not only was I dealing with a smart deer, but Mother Nature was definitely on his side and brought the snow in full force.
Well, it's rifle season. Rut's in full swing here. We're at my corner stand and we're putting in our deer blind. It's a little late going, but with all the snow and everything, our focus was more on our cattle than our deer. So we're finally getting around to it. Our cattle are taken care of. Now we're putting some stuff in here and now it's time to hunt. We're about 100 yards. I'm setting up to do I'm gonna hunt cricket for the rest of the season with a rifle. I want to give myself the best opportunity I can at them. I have way too much history with this buck to not get them. So setting up at 100 yards here. We're just putting in this blind here and we're covering it in with snow. We're gonna try to leave as much, try to leave very little of this blind showing. By doing this, it's also gonna isolate it in pretty good, insulate it, sorry. And should keep it nice and warm because I hate being cold. But yeah, we're gonna be sitting in here tonight. Hopefully we're able to connect on cricket. We are. We're back in the blind that we set up here. We're nestled in all nice. Got the heater going. It's actually nice and comfy in here, but it is a colder day. The wind's a little bit stronger than what I'd want, but you gotta be sitting. You can't kill them if you ain't here. So we're gonna nestle in here a little bit more, be patient, and sit here for the rest of the day. Gotta put in the time to get this big guy. He's around. He was on camera last night. Just needed to make a mistake.
Now, I don't know, but it seemed like the whitetail gods were definitely testing me. And not just one occasion, but 3 times, I had my runner-up buck walk right in. When this young buck walked in, he was looking very anxious, and I could not believe what was walking behind him.
Sorry, cricket. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, cricket. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, holy smokes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh, holy smokes. Oh. I can't believe what just happened. I just shot cricket. Oh. Oh. 4 years. 4 years. He is such a monarch.
It's a mixture of emotions right now. I hunted this deer for 4 years, and I never imagined I actually would get him. And now that it's over, it's sad because it's over, but at the same time, I've got the buck that I've hunted for 4 years. I'm trying not to get emotional right now because this one, I didn't think was gonna happen. It's a bittersweet ending, but I am pretty blessed to hold this guy in my hands. This buck is around 8 years old, and in those 8 years of being here, we've hunted him for 4, and today was the first day that we've actually filmed him. This guy was just a ghost in this valley. He was the Saskatchewan River ghost. He evaded us so well that the only time that I've ever had footage of him was this morning. I'm blessed to be holding this deer. I'm thankful. It's a bittersweet ending, but I sure am happy to be holding them in my hands right now. The end of Cricket's era is over. The story has come to an end, and I couldn't be more grateful.